find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Today is August 13, 2026. It is 3:55 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1 is on Team Sussex. Go on that channel and check it out. So we're continuing with whatever I had on the list. So we're gonna start with this. All right. So the old lady didn't know about the Tig because saying Meghan's life trajectory doesn't track makes her look so ridiculous. Some conveniently forgot that Meghan founded the Tig, a popular lifestyle blog before Prince Harry. They're either liars or haters. You know, to tell you the truth, I didn't know about the Tig. Okay. Plus, I wasn't following Meghan. People might say, "How come you didn't know?" I wasn't following Meghan. I didn't know anything about Meghan. The only thing that I was aware of, she was just an actress. That's it. I didn't know about her humanitarian work. None of that. If it wasn't for the squad who put it out there when I started looking more into Meghan. All right. So I know I've been having some new subscribers. You see, I have tons of videos about Meghan. You know what made me start putting videos out about Meghan? The British media. The headlines that were being put nonstop about her. And then by accident, okay, I share a tweet on this channel, PYTE, about some of the things that was going on, the squad we're talking about. And then a squaddy out of nowhere stumbled upon that particular video. And then in the comment section, she said, "I'm not on Twitter. Can you put more tweets out?" That's it. That's what got me doing this. And then I go over Twitter. When I read some stuff I find interesting, I share it with you. That's it. So I would not expect anybody to know a lot about Meghan because Meghan have been minding her own business. She does her things separately. But maybe now might be different because it is consistent. You're hearing stuff, and she's doing a lot of things in the US. Okay, charitable work, Parent Network. It goes to New York and do things, especially like the chase that happened. She's receiving awards here and there, so more people might know about her. But before, at least for me, okay, because Americans mind their own business. That's the thing. When you see other people from different countries come to the US, this is one of the reasons why they like the United States, because people mind their own business. They're not into your everything. It's the media. The UK is transporting the toxic way of reporting things into the US. And I document it. Okay? I'm not just saying it out of the blue or something. I document it on my channels. Either on this channel or my other channel, Team Sussex. You might see the beginning of it on this channel. And then the rest on the other channel. But anyway, did I read this? Yes, I did. So let's listen to her. 2 minutes and some convenient forget that. Okay. All right, let me read it again. I don't remember if I read it. Okay, so the old lady didn't know about the Tig because saying Meghan's life's trajectory doesn't track makes her look so ridiculous. Some conveniently forgot that Meghan founded the Tig, a popular lifestyle blog before Prince Harry. They're either liars or haters. All right, so I wasn't aware about the Tig. Okay, I just want to say that. All right, screenshot in between. Let's listen to her.
I was applying to business schools when Suits started. And then I was at Columbia Business School when Suits really was on my radar. It was the go-to show that everybody pointed you towards when you were talking about like what to wear as a professional woman in these spaces. And everybody would point to Gina Torres. But for me, I immediately fell in love with then Meghan Markle, now Meghan Sussex. And so I became deeply obsessed with the Tig when I was a broke grad student. And the reason I really loved the Tig is it was kind of the rise of Goop. And Goop had a New York guy, but I lived in Harlem. And so the Tig was the first one of that style of lifestyle blogs.
Well, Columbia is in Harlem. City College is nearby as well. Let's continue. I used to live in New York, okay?
That actually acknowledged life in New York existed above 116th Street. So I just, it was like the love affair became deeper. And so I started doing something I called Markle Month, where for 1 month out of the year, Julie and Julia style, I would live according to the Tig. At the time, Cassie from Pop Pilates had a video of like a strength workout inspired by Meghan's. Like I would read every article, everything about this woman, and then would live according to that, like roasting a chicken, running 3 miles, all this stuff. And I really loved it because I think what I deeply loved and recognized about her that I saw in myself is like I had always been that Black girl that loved a Nancy Meyers style interior. I had grown up in a country club. I had been in these spaces, in these places where this kind of very Ina Garden, Martha Stewart world felt normal. And so for me, the show on Netflix just feels like an extension of the lifestyle on the Tig. To be, so you know, to really keep it a buck, I think had she never married a prince, this show would have happened eons ago and it probably would have been on Food Network by an actress on a hit TNT TV show. I think that's where Suits was at the time. But all of that is to say,
USA Network.
I just want to throw my voice into the ring of people loving what Meghan has created, what she is creating, that people feel a little bit more comfortable talking about these lifestyle things that they love and indulge in and enjoy, and embracing kind of how to add some ease, softness, intentionality into your world. And so, yeah, just wanted to give my 2 cents, throw my voice into the cacophony of content that is out there, and to say that I love the show and I'm excited for season 2. And yeah, I can't wait to make that one pot pasta. It's just, I love it. It's so good.
All right, so that's that. They choose to forget as it doesn't fit their made-up narrative of hate because KKK is a known failure. Is a known failure both before and during her marriage. They try to bring Duchess of Sussex down so as to yet again not overshadow their chosen one. They forget that the evidence doesn't lie and can be erased. Right? That's what's good with Meghan, because she had a public profile before Harry. And if I'm not, Meghan had more followers than the royal family. She came with 3 million followers. I always call that as the Trojan horse. She came with her army. The royal family didn't realize that. The power of her 3,000 followers. I was not part of that, okay? I just want to say that. I was not part of it. It's later on, the media. You have to thank the media for making me talking about her. Okay, said the latrine mouth Olga. Okay, not the latrine mouth. Okay, what the left behinders are saying. Okay, exactly. The Tig had a genuinely international audience because this British suitor was one of the readers too. What is it? Then they say, not with the Tig, but Suit. William used to watch Suits, and I think Meghan was one of the people that, I don't know. Whatever. Let's move on. The UK media can figure out how to check as ever.com metadata, but somehow this Google glitch showing Instagram likes is invisible to them. That's the laugh here. The reason is simple. It's a longer conversation to explain it to that popularity conscious, very frightened family numbers. All right. So for the Sussexes, they show the numbers, the likes, but okay, it's showing here too. Okay, congratulations. So there's the Wales. So 126 plus thousand likes and 6 days. And 6 days here and 2 days for Meghan. It had almost 500,000 likes. And there's this one, 6 days, 118. And then in 1 week, okay, almost the same, 150,000. Okay, there's this here in 1 week. This one has 257,000 in 1 week. Here in 2 weeks is 636,000. Okay. Let's move on. Oh no, let's read some of the comment. Also, look how Meghan barely uses any words in her posts, and yet that is true. And yet one page has 17 million. Are these bots? There's the, are they starting with that again? I don't follow them. How do they check Meghan's likes? Okay, it's very easy, really. On a computer, not on an app, Google Meghan. Okay, not an app, Google Meghan, and just scroll down on the search result. It's like fourth or fifth result. It's a section for her Instagram. All right, let's see here. Google. Let's do all. Let's type Meghan. Okay, they do have a section. There it is here. Instagram. Yep, exactly the same thing. 100. I'm saying 100. 519,000 plus and 4 days. Is that the same number I was saying? 151 in 1 week, 636 now in 3 weeks. I think this one has increased 636. Oh, it's the same thing. There it is, 636 and 2 weeks ago. All right, let's move on. They have a section for her. Next one. But when you go on IG, I don't see her likes on her post. The numbers. Okay, don't respond to anyone with a blue check. They're looking for engagement. Just ignore or block. Alright, so that's for people. No, David Foster did not stop dear friend Meghan Markle on the red carpet at charity event. There was videos of them. These people creating nonsense. Meghan making everyone she knows reply to every last thing on a week basis is pitiful. Just get on with it. I mean, how do they know what she's thinking about? God help us. I had this critter black long ago. Instant black for me. Who it is? Kristen Dot. Let me pause and black her. Okay, I type her name. There it is. 781, right? 781. So when the squad tells you that, just do it because you don't want to come across their nonsense again to disturb your peace of mind. Next tweet. Okay, Harry and Meghan are dear friend of mine. Anyone watching can see there was no awkward moment and certainly no snub. It said that certain media chose to deceive a red carpet encounter for clickbait. They turned simple positioning to get the best photo into a hurtful lie. Unbelievable. That's the thing from People magazine. No, David Foster did not snub dear friend Meghan Markle on the red carpet at charity event. That's the thing. I'm not gonna go in it. Alright, so they're retweeting it. I replied to a comment on Facebook saying almost exactly what David Foster said. We know Meghan and her eye for capturing great photos way back to her original IG account in the Tig days. Alright, let's see. That's from Hello Canada, and this is her comment here. Prince Harry and Meghan made a surprise return to a place that played a special part in their story. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex step out for the David Foster Foundation's 40th anniversary gala, joining the music legend and wife Katharine McPhee in Victoria, British Columbia. David, 76, reportedly helped Harry and Meghan find their Vancouver Island home in 2019 before they began their new life in California, and the friendship is clearly still strong. I don't want to bring her name. Never mind. Because I think she tried to stay quiet. One of Meghan's friends. Alright, see, she had already chosen her spot. Oh, this person is saying here, see, she had already chosen her spot. Yes, next to her husband. She's good with aesthetic, optics, but most of all, thoughtful. It makes the perfect photo. Alright, so there's that. The two friends, okay, you could see the two friends in the middle. That's their connection here. And their husband, their respective husband on their side. Oh my God. Any comments? Nope, that's it. Let's go to the next one. I think it's the another retweet of it. All right, Katharine McPhee told Access Hollywood, quote, "My husband has a really, really beautiful relationship with Harry. They're so cute. They're like father and son." All right, let's see from Diddy fell. Prince Harry's other father, Doug's bond with music mogul David Foster, 76, who set up Sussex's Canadian hideaway after Megxit, while his wife, Katharine McPhee, 42, star in School Musical with Meghan. All right, there they are here. So cute. I think everyone that Harry encountered, he always have good relationship with them. He listened to these people when they're talking, and he keep a special part of his life with these people, even if you're not famous. And he have good memory of remembering people's name. Who wouldn't want a son like good King Harry? David Foster, Meghan and Katharine McPhee, school buddies. That beautiful knowing look when the two blacks leant back, simultaneously shot at each other, good mates, or everything. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. The Derangers, they want friction, okay? Without friction among people, they're not satisfied. Next tweet. Day and night, without fail. Meghan is the real queen of the UK, so she's trending. 24/7, 365 days, 52 weeks, non-stop. There needs to be an international law against such abuse, character assassination, dehumanizing, racist, misogynistic, stockish, willful, and deliberate attacks on Meghan, who's not a UK citizen and who resides 5,000 miles away. This is not journalism. Baggage for God. Exactly. Hazard, all hail the real queen. She's a megawatt profit center. Their bottom line weekly, monthly, annually revenues are depending on her every move, nothing more than leeches. The thing is that they could have her over there, and I'm sure she would have been creating content for them. Not for them, but if they had show respect, the boundary, they respect the boundary that she was setting along with her husband. If they had respect that, I'm sure she would have let them in and many of the projects she was doing. But they don't want to respect that. These people are evil. They just want disturbance, like chaos. It's so much going in my head. Half of it I'm not even saying. Next tweet. Derangers. The Duke and Duchess are not here to regulate your stagnancy, inadequacy, and depravity. The ones who fear your brilliance are afraid of their own darkness. These two will continue showing up for their purpose and not your pleasure. They're busy building their empire. I like that image. Alright, CEO of my life, true story. That's in the cup. On the cup, CEO of my life. Next tweet. So now we are into a little bit negative kind of thing. I'm not sure if I'll keep it on this video or I'll make another video out of it, but I'm gonna continue recording.